There's something people call the pretty privilege. People just tell you to love yourself the way you are. But society and people keeps showing us otherwise. Most people say that beauty is vain. People say beauty is vain. Beauty is not necessary. Character over beauty. And people say all those things. And most people even say be yourself. But that's cliche, and I'm going to debunk that statement today. The truth is, while people say those things, the actual reality actually tells us otherwise. Now, people tell you beauty is vain, you don't really need beauty, and all of that. But the truth is, we keep on seeing it time without number that if two people enter into a room, the person everyone will put more attention to, regardless of any other factor, is the person that is the most beautiful. And that has happened times without number. And that's because beauty is actually very eye catching. And now let me tell you, this is a pain. There are some things that happen when you are not actually caught up to the conventional beauty, beauty that people actually talk about, the ones you see from supermodels to the beautiful people you know around you. Those people that don't even do anything to take up space, those people that don't even have to speak before they are recognized. Now, here is the pain of being someone that's unconventionally beautiful. And before the end of this video, I'm going to tell you everything that comes with not being conventionally beautiful. I'm not going to come here and just say bullshit or give you advice like just love yourself or just be yourself, because I know you have heard those advice times without number. And even when people come to talk about these things, some people just dismiss the conversation, but they don't actually realize that for someone that grew up not being conventionally beautiful like myself, I know the struggles of not being beautiful to the world standard. I know how much it feels when you like someone and they don't even look at you. I know how much it feels when you are much more talented and you know so much more, but people don't pick you ever just because you are not up to their standard. So I really understand perfectly. And before the end of this video, I'll be telling you how I stopped searching or I stopped longing to be conventionally beautiful and just accepted the fact that I'm beautiful, and not anyone is going to change that fact. Now, there's something I want to tell you, and there's something I really want you to take from this video. You are saying, I really, really understand how much it feels for you to stay put in a place and you don't get the attention. I know how much it feels to put in so much work, but you get discredited. And I know how much it feels that people don't really look at you twice, and I know how much it feels that even your love life suffers just because people don't find you really attractive. Now, this happened to me a whole lot. For the most part of my life, I was a very shy person, not just because of being beautiful per se, but because of the things that comes associated with not being emotionally beautiful. Now, when I was in school, when I was in church, people didn't, even when I wanted to dance, people kept me on the sidelines, and people didn't even put me as on the front line of the team, all because they thought that, oh, I had a scary face and they didn't really find me attractive. Now, the truth is, I'm not going to just come on here and tell you to just develop some superpower. You are beautiful. Don't worry. No, we need to be very truthful about this. This is a very big problem. And while most people would even say, don't worry, just be yourself, just don't worry about looks. Those same people are the people that will pick someone that looks better much more than you. So here are some things I started doing to bring out the best version of myself. Now, the truth is, while people will say beauty is vanity, we have seen countless amounts of times that beauty is in fact not vanity. And while this video is talking about people that are not conventionally beautiful, I do not in any way talk down on being beautiful, because the truth is, being beautiful on its own is like a gift. Because I've seen with my two eyes what being beautiful comes with. I've seen how people are gifted. I've seen even my friends that are so beautiful. I've seen what people give to them. I've seen them receive so much favors. So if anyone comes here to tell you that, oh, beauty is vanity, they are liars, because everyone craves the benefit of getting pretty privilege. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about embracing yourself, bringing out the best version of yourself and doing something each day that improves your physical appearance and improves your mindset. For a very long time, I really did not pay so much attention to my looks because I just felt like it wasn't really necessary, and maybe just I just didn't want to do too much because I already wasn't getting attention or anything. So I didn't really want to, just go overboard. But I've noticed that everyone has something that's beautiful about them. It can be your smile, it can be your teeth, it can be your eyes, it can be your nose. There's so many things that make someone beautiful. And I decided that I was going to look for those things that really, really highlighted my features and work on them. If it was my eyes, I'm going to make my eyes pop out, use makeup, and do all of those stuff. If it was my teeth, I'm going to try and make my teeth whiter. The truth is, being pretty doesn't really have to, you don't have to be drop dead gorgeous like every Instagram model, but you can actually work on your looks or elevate your looks to an extent that people notice you more. Because I've come to realize that in as much as you are not conventionally pretty, there's an extent to which you will look your best at that people can't help but not recognize you. And that's the point where we that are not conventionally beautiful need to get to. Now, some people are naturally beautiful. Let's not put that fact up. Some people would wake up in the morning, they already look so gorgeous. No lipstick, no eyebrow, no makeup. They just look beautiful. But for people like us that don't have that gift or don't have that look, we need to take care of our look. Invest in our appearance. Yes, that's one thing I started doing this year because for a very long time I've stopped putting anything on my I just decided to like just lay off myself, leave myself as it is. But I noticed that the truth is you really, really need to look good. Because even you wouldn't want to be with someone or want to even be near somebody that does not look their best. So you need to look good. Take care of your appearance. Take care of your skin. For one, me, I had severe acne, and I'm trying my possible best to get the acne off my skin. These are some things that would help elevate your look. You may not be drop dead gorgeous, but you definitely have a facelift and look much more prettier. Also, another thing I started doing was that I started reading books, trying to develop my self esteem. You may not actually really get and I'm not you will not actually get every you may not actually just come in one day and start getting all the attention. But if you are deliberate on becoming much the best version of yourself and really enhancing your natural features, this is something you really, really need to adopt. Because I've seen it times without number that most people that are confident are very attractive. Now I've seen two people that they may not even be so attractive, they may not even be physically appealing, but the way they carry themselves, their confidence will just make you attracted to them. Confidence on its own is a very, very big thing. Now, you may see someone that's so beautiful, but they have low self esteem, and that's so bad, that's so unattractive. When you see someone that even with they don't really look so amazing, or they don't really look so beautiful, but their self-esteem is so healthy that you can't even help but draw closer to them. Yes, so these two things are what I am really practicing now to start developing a healthy self-esteem. I'm not saying that you must go all out and do surgeries. No. But what I'm saying is that you need to work on yourself, work on your skin, work on your appearance, because that's something I'm doing currently. Work on yourself and work on everything you know you need to work on. So if you watch this video to the end, I really hope you enjoyed this video. So please well to like, comment, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I'll talk about more topics like this. So see you in my next one.